Well, continuing our crap philosophy, you can ask now about the ontological status of the propositions, of the hierarchical cluster of verifying procedures, in the Wittgensteinian sense of verification that I wish to restate. The big problem of propositions is that it seems that they are abstract entities. We can see nowhere proposition is not a psychological entity, not a physical. Apparently, this is a reason why many are against propositions. Well, I think that this would be no problem for an ontology of tropes. According to this ontology, the whole world is constituted by tropes. As his creator, Donald Williams, said, this world and any possible world is totally constituted by tropes. And this is a revolutionary, radical, a kind of radical empiricism uh, concerning uh, ontological first things. Uh, well, according to this ontology, the whole world is constituted by tropes. What are tropes? Are spatial-temporally localizable properties. For example, I have here a book. This book has this property of being read in this part. This could be a trope. This form, quadratical form, is a trope, and it is hard against the pressure, and this it is cold. It is a trope too, and this book is nothing but a Sammlung, a cluster of tropes spatial-temporally localized, according to Williams, and co-temporal and co-spatial. And the specialist word for this is compresent tropes. And it has a property that all material objects have that is common to all books and all material objects, and even to atoms and subatomic particles, that it has rest mass. I think this should be also understood in terms of trope if our whole universe is made of tropes. The trope theory is only in its beginning, but it is the most promising uh, ontology, since the realist ontologies never worked well, and they are here since more than 2000 years, and the nominalist ontologies uh, also do not work well and are counterintuitive. Well, and trope is a spatial-temporally localizable property, or we could call a property T, and you could say the world is constituted by properties only, according to the ontology of tropes. They are the stones that build the fundamental stones that build the elements that build the universe. Well, uh, then we can consider a complex of properties T, or a property T, or a complex trope also. And we could even, the forces of nature, we could understand as tropes since they are localized. The magnetic, the uh, gravitational force, the strong, the weak force, they are also localized, spatial temporal localizable, though not precisely in a precise local they do not have a precise localization like this book, but they are spread in the space-time. Well, uh, suppose that the thought or proposition or conceivable cluster of verified procedures can be handled as a trope or as a property T. That is, it would be a thought T, a T thought, a tropical thought. It can be a dispositional property, a dispositional trope. I think yes. Uh, if all our world must be constituted by tropes following Williams, then we need to have dispositional properties or tropes that will be will be present spatial temporally uh, in different spatial temporal locations. Certainly, now it must have generality. The proposition. It cannot be an occurrence of thought or a disposition that dies with the person who is its bearer. We could deal with thoughts in the sense of propositions as set of precisely similar tropes as did Donald Williams in order to construct universals. What's a universal for Williams? Is the set of tropes that are precisely uh, similar. For example, this trope of black is precisely similar to this trope of black and to these tropes of black, and they form a, a set. And this set is the universal. And so but you will have maybe this set, and this is a problem. Set will not be a trope, but I have a better way to deal with this. I prefer to say that an universal is a chosen trope that someone uses as a model or any other trope qualitatively identical with that trope. So I intend to use as model this trope here of, I say black, but I have no memory. I have a loss of memory due the age, and I can say that this is qualitatively identical with this other trope of black or this other trope of black and this other trope of black and this or that, and I can show what I wish to use as the model. Now I am using this as model, and I see that it is similar to this and similar to, well, this, and this is enough to build the universal. Universals are nothing but our disposition to find this or that or those tropes are as qualitatively similar, and so we could, based on this, build a set, of course, but it's not a finite set. Well, I prefer to say that a universal is a chosen trope that someone uses as a model or any other trope qualitatively identical with that trope. The same with, and you can change the models. The same with the tropical thought or T-thought or T-propositions. A T-thought is some thought as an event, or more adequately probably, some dispositional T-thought that we choose as a model or any other T-thought qualitatively identical with that trope, so that any trope qualitatively identical with that trope can be also used as a model. In this way, we can uh, we can have thoughts or propositions that are not abstract objects.